Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Quell, Felicia, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back.
What
Hey,
up?
hey, hey, we missed y'all, guys. We missed y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back for another installment of Opinions Matter, where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and light up the comments with your opinions. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, because they go a long way in helping us prepare content for you guys. So, with that being said, also share because sharing is caring. What's going on, Quells?
Ah, well, it's been back. I mean, it's been it's good being back. Let me say that. First of all, are you guys well, first of all, let me ask you this. I know we had a little short little vacation, but are you guys, glad to be back?
Oh,
I
yeah,
am.
no
I
doubt.
missed you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
we miss
doing this. Love
all
doing
of
this.
y'all out there, man.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels funny, being back in the studio, man. You know what I mean? For the
Yeah.
people. Yeah. Um, Gotta say this though, man. Y'all know how we do. We give out awards on this show. Lily, Chip, I got a good one for you now. I didn't want to, come down hard on this man, but I gotta get him, Lily.
Okay.
I didn't want to believe the story, but I gotta get him, Chip.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, first of all, to all our people out there, man, like I said, we are glad to have you guys back with us in the comments and all.
No
With that
doubt.
being said, Chip, this guy had two major movies come out this year. Lily, two major movies. And
Okay.
notice I
Okay.
said major. Major. This guy's on the come up. So with that being said, I'm gonna call him Majors Jonathan. Yeah, that guy. You are on the height of your career. You got Creed, you got the Ant-Man. Now you have an assault charge because you chose to put your hands on a woman. Not just any woman, but a white woman.
Wow.
These things that you cannot do. Lily, your thoughts?
I have a bunch of thoughts.
Oh, we got
Because
time. We got time. Go on, give it to him.
okay, so one, let me put this out here. I am not against interracial couples. I love, but you do have to realize what you're getting yourself into when you choose to step outside your race. Um, I did hear of this situation, and I'm still a little on the fence about it because as soon as it came out, and his lawyers was like, "Well, she's already starting to recant her story."
Yeah.
I
So I don't necessarily. I'm not just getting ready to jump out there and bash this man. I
I'm
want
not
to
going
see
to bash.
all. I want to see all the facts.
I'm with you.
I,
Okay.
I want I want
That
all
being
the
said,
facts
Lily.
of the situation to come out.
Okay. Well, if you know, and see, this is where the Dan Award comes. I don't really care about no facts or none of that because you're major right now. You are that guy between you and Michael B. Jordan. It's you. So
Yeah,
now at this point, you got to, in your mind, you got to pick and choose what you decide to do.
Yeah.
If it's an
and
argument, a small argument, you gotta say, wait a minute, man. I'm gonna say his name backwards. I'm Majors Jonathan. I can't be getting an argument with you. I ain't no telling where this may go.
Yeah.
and
I'm
and not
just
and not trying to sound like you too good or you better than that,
right.
but you have to think about your brand that is out there.
Right.
You have to consider, first off, you have to consider the company you keep.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the first thing. If you know that the company you keep is a little emotional, a little handsy, a little touchy feely, you might want to distance yourself.
Right.
Don't set yourself up to be in this kind of position.
Exactly.
That's right. And I'm gonna say this to all of y'all industry stars, because it goes from sports to Hollywood to the music. All of y'all
Mhm.
industry stars. Get all those yes men off around you. They ain't good for you. If they kiki and haha and everything you do like it's okay, you need to get them people away from you because they're gonna cause you your career. And with that being said, Jonathan Majors, man, you get the Dan Award, man, this week, bro, because that was just absolutely stupid at the height of your career. I don't care if you're innocent. The fact is, you're in the news. That's not a good look. Two major movies, and now you're in the news for putting your hands on a woman, whether it be true or whether it be not true. It's the fact that
Just
you
a hint of an accusation can
y'all know
damage.
a guy that I used to love when he was here. That's Prince. We ain't hear nothing on Prince, man. He stayed out of the limelight. He stayed out of the media, man. You know what I
Kept
mean?
his private life private.
Yes. Guess who else does that? Denzel Washington. You don't hear nothing on Denzel. Denzel stay out the limelight.
Yeah. Especially with the negative
LeBron.
energy.
LeBron stays out of the limelight
Yeah.
until somebody piss him off. But then what he says is facts. So, I
I
mean,
mean, but he's professional with what he
right.
has, what he
And he
steps
don't
out
have
and
yes
says.
men around him either. He keep those guys away from him. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, once again, like I said, man, that's the Dan Award. Jonathan Majors, you absolutely deserve that right now. Chilp, man, go ahead and give it to us, bro.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this brother name may come up in the conversation tonight. Due to certain photos that was revealed earlier in the month. Because
Yeah.
tonight we are talking about the emasculation of men. What's going on with America today? What's going on with us, man? Why is being a man's man the wrong thing to be today? Why do everybody want the washed down version of the man? You know, um, I'm not saying anything wrong with being a nice guy, but these days, I mean, they want us, you know, less than a man. You know what I'm saying? They want us, it seemed like it's a movement out to that if you are that man, you're a chauvinist pig. You know what I'm saying? Or
You're
you know,
toxic. It's
yeah,
toxic
yeah,
masculinity.
toxic masculinity. What's going on with that today, people? Why are we at this point of emasculating our men? We would love to hear you guys comment. So make sure y'all drop them in the comment. But for right now, Felicia Quayle, what y'all got to say?
Go ahead,
Ooh,
lady.
I say it's due to this woke culture. Not necessarily the woke culture, but well, it's all tied into it. Everybody is extremely sensitive. I
Mm,
don't know when that became a thing to be offended at people's thoughts, people's opinions, because everybody has one.
yeah,
Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. So for one, it doesn't matter. And this is I have said this recently. My opinion of my neighbor next door is not my neighbor's business. It doesn't matter what I think of that person. It doesn't matter, you know, I'm not out there slandering a person. I'm not out there causing them physical harm. So what does it matter what I have to say? And if I have something to say, I shouldn't be prosecuted for it. And so I feel like a lot of men are I don't now don't get me wrong, there is some backwards thinking men, but
yeah.
the men that are
Our
the
male
men that are not,
chauvinists. Yeah, the men that are
yeah,
male chauvinists, the male pigs.
yeah,
Yeah,
don't label every man like that because every man is not. there are men that are capable of being understanding to everyone else around them, that are capable of hearing an opinion other than their own. There are those men. Don't lump them into what I like to call the Neanderthals, because I mean, for that matter, you can say that about women, because there are a lot of the reversal. There's
Yeah.
a lot of masculine women.
Mm,
Mm, yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm putting it all out there. We're gonna talk about the men. We gonna have to talk about the women as well. I think there is all this being allowed to identify as something other than male or female is what's going on. Because I was I was watching a show on Netflix called Big Mouth, and there was an episode where um this teenage girl, it's a animation, by the way, is it shows what the prepubescent pub- pubic mind is going through. And there was this one episode where this girl, her father and stepmother were getting ready to have a baby, and the baby was a little girl. And she got mad and was like, "Well, why do we have to assign gender to it? Because you either have male parts or female parts."
I mean, I get where you going. That's another show though. We're gonna have to come back to that. Uh
Is I believe it all has to do with this identification thing
yeah,
tied
yeah.
into the emasculation of the male.
Now remember now, we did a show where we was talking about, strong women. you know, we talked about that. We didn't really go deep into it. But I got a question for you, Lily. Maybe you can answer it. Chip, help her out if she can't. Why is it that in Hollywood, and not just Hollywood, but just the music industry in Hollywood, why is the industry targeting black men pretty much only to wear dresses? Like, why we gotta put on a dress to be funny?
Why do we have to wear a purse? Why do
Yeah.
black
Why are
men
we?
have to
Yeah,
wear purses? Why? Because the black community is always targeted. That
Mm,
we're the first to be targeted on everything. So that's my why.
yeah. And then you know, with strong, they're strengthened strong men. So if you got, if the black men in the community, if the black men in the community stand strong, then that make us the strongest community. You know what I'm saying? Because the man is supposed to stand as the head of the community. But if that man, if your men are all watered down, then you know that's why we see so many women out of place right now that feel like they don't need a man, or if they do get a man, they can treat him, you know, any type of way because, they can move on to the next. So it's like, uh, of course they gonna put that image in front of us to, like I said, to emasculate us, to dumb us down, to make people feel like it's all right for a man to wear a dress. Since
I'm
when?
I'm gonna say something. This goes, if you think about it, it's also a repeat of when they first brought us over into slavery. What did they have to do? They had to break down the men
Great,
in
yes.
order for everybody else to comply.
Same thing. Exact
So
same
that
thing.
that's what it is. They're breaking down our men in order to get
yeah.
the community to comply with whatever it is that
We're
their
gonna
agenda is.
we're gonna attack that in a minute, Lily. First of all, shouts out to Mama Nance in the comments.
Mama
I'm better
Hey,
than
Mama
Nance,
before.
Nance.
I'm better than before in the comments. Lily, read that
better
that
than
comment.
before.
I'm better than before. Read that last comment.
All right, I'm better than before. It all started with Flip Wilson and Geraldine. Ooh,
Mm, Yeah, so it really
Ooh,
have. It's been going on for a
ooh,
very long time.
very long time.
Very long time. You know,
Yeah.
Ooh,
it just didn't start. You know, it just
it's been out there,
became
but
more
we've been,
frequent.
yeah,
You
Now I'm
know,
gonna say this. I'm not saying that those characters are not funny. Big Mama, Martin Lawrence, and when he played Big Mama, the movie, and when he did Mama Payne, that crowd was funny. I gotta give it
yeah.
was funny, man. It was funny.
well, I'm sorry.
Shanae was funny.
I'm sorry. I love Norbert.
And you know who else is funny? Wanda from In Living Color.
Wanda was funny, man. I gotta admit, but I'm just saying that our black men do not have to sell
Yeah,
out
they were funny
in order
without
to
it.
be. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
funny without.
they
I
would
take
have
my
been
hat
funny
off to
without
Dave
all those
Chappelle.
characters. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
And
yes,
I'm gonna say this, though those men that did play those characters, yeah, that was a character. Is not attached to their person. Is not attached to who they are.
right.
They
Well,
are they are still who they are had they never done those characters.
exactly.
But this what we got going on is attached to who that person is, who that man is, what that man is about, what that man stands for.
That's a different dude in 2020. What?
Yeah, it's a
That's a different
total
dude. I
it's a total
mean,
different dude.
a lot
Is
of these guys now they ain't been raised by men too. So they've been raised. I'm not knocking the women, but they've been raised by women and aunties and older sisters and stuff. And they ain't had no men in their life.
Yeah,
So my issue
I'm
is, I mean, while we out here toting purses, like Chip said, while we out here with wearing the tightest jeans we can find, I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. We wearing the tightest, our jeans tighter than the women's jeans.
yeah,
They so tight, they don't even look like leggings. They
like they've
just
been
look,
painted on.
yeah, like they painted on. You look nasty as a dude. Then you got the nerves to sag them up under your butt cheeks. All I'm saying, and I see it more with our black young men. I'm not seeing it with the white generation. I'm not seeing these guys wearing camouflage and toting guns and going to the woods. They also running up in schools. That's another topic, but
Another story for another day.
another story for another day. But they still knowing how to pull motors out and go hunt and fish, while
yeah,
we kikiing and wearing the tightest jeans and thinking we making it rain and making it clap. And I
Mm-mm,
mean, come on,
mm-mm.
man. Our
yeah,
That's not what they're
generation,
doing. That's not what they're doing. They're thinking that it's okay to be taken care of by a woman. If
exactly.
you if you talk to any, well, I'm not gonna say any, but a wide range of 20 somethings, maybe into their early 30s, they want to be taken care of by a woman.
and that's sad. Now,
They
what? Now,
want to
like I
sit
said,
back and
what man
benefit
taught you
off her.
that? You couldn't have had a man to teach you that.
Nah, nah, not a real man.
Real
Because
man.
a real man gonna, like I said, be that head of the family and want to hold down that position that a man is supposed to hold down within a household. And like I said, once you take that, like I said, if you take the man out the picture, then you got, never to knock the women once again, but you got a woman trying to do a man's job. You know what I'm saying? And you know they're
Boys
not a
need
man. Yeah, yeah.
right.
Boys
I
need somebody to go teach them how to
They need a
change the
male figure.
oil. Change
Lily,
They
the
they
brakes,
need a male figure,
cut the
Lily,
honestly.
grass.
Chip.
What's up?
Y'all both know my daddy was a man's man, and if it had not been for him, I probably wouldn't be sitting in this seat. Because if I'd have had some heels on or a purse,
You wouldn't be sitting here.
I wouldn't be sitting right here. That dude would have killed the crap out of me. You could call it what you want to call it. He'd have took me out of here. He'd
Yeah.
probably said, Lord, forgive me, but I'm finna shoot this ninja. He gone. Get him out of here. God, I
Ooh,
didn't create him to be like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
okay,
Saying
so I'm better than before says the media would try to attack the black man The black male celebrity as if it's a new thing, so young black males can perpetrate that image.
Mhm. They preying on us. Yeah.
It's a it's a systemic thing that has been going on for years. We didn't just get here, and you can say whatever you want to this, but this is my opinion. This reflects me. Me. Yeah, I said it. And I'm here to represent it. This has been going on since the creation of welfare.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, there was it was a targeted attack to break up the black household, because if you think about it, a woman can get more assistance from the government without having a man in her house. But if she
Yeah.
has a man in her house, it's gonna be, oh well, you make too much money. You can't do you got that man over there. What y'all doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it may just be a situation where that family as a collective needs help, but because the man is present, they're not going to help. And then then that's going to, hey, I need this help, so I need to push you out.
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to get this help, I need to push you out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
That.
that's been the thing from years ago, and it has led us to this right here.
Yeah. Yeah. It most definitely, like I said, once again, taking the man out the picture. You know what I'm saying? If you take the man out the picture, of course, if that child is raised by nothing but a woman, you know, he's going to take on some feminine traits, because he's around a woman at all times. So if she's emotional, it's going to make that child more emotional. So um that's why we have a whole lot of emotional men these days. I'm not saying that it's wrong to show emotions, but hey, boy, we got some.
There's a time and place for certain emotions.
Exactly.
And also, with being in touch with your emotions, you have to be able to control your emotions.
Yeah, yeah. That's why a lot of killing goes on, because
Right.
you got a lot of emotional dudes. Dudes say, I don't like your dog. Wow, you shot him
So
because
I'm gonna
he didn't
shoot it.
like your dog. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I mean, so you know,
it
got
it's a lot. It's a lot to digest. It's a lot to navigate through. Because
it really is,
let
because it's
me let me
it's so it's so much behind it, because like I said, they know that tearing down that head spot, demasculating the men, then hey, that's half of the war is won, because you just took out the lead soldier. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
hmm
Yeah.
took out the soldier. You
Yeah.
know,
and then
the
that forces just using myself as an example, that forces me to have to be out of place and be in a role that I'm not familiar with,
exactly.
I want
that
to
I
say
don't
something.
necessarily want to be in. I don't want to be in the male's position.
I want to say,
I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my daughters. I want them
Yeah.
to, yes, be able to understand and make decisions for themselves, but I don't want them to have to be the one changing the tire all the time. I don't want them to have to be doing stuff that is just for what I would consider out of character for a young lady.
do you
Mm.
know how many men right now, and yeah, they're men from age, let's just say from age 12 to 50 that can't change a tire,
Yeah.
but they told a purse. They got the man bag, got the man purse. I'm just saying,
Or they have the new J's that just came out.
got the new J's that just came out. Don't even
Mm.
know what the battery is on the car or the
Yeah.
alternator.
And it's sad too, um, that a lot of kids, when we were boys, Quell, we got out there, man. When we were
Yes,
kids,
sir.
as boys, we got out there. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? We
sir.
ran in the streets, we
Yes,
tripped, we
sir.
failed, we
Yes,
played
sir.
pitch up and tackle, we
Did it in the
went through the
street.
woods, we,
Sir.
played karate. We were just
Yes, sir.
little boys, man. We
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 jumped
had
out of
that
trees. We did
yeah,
all that.
jumped out of trees and all kind of crazy things that little boys do. But these days, a lot of the little boys, you know, uh, uh, it's too hot outside. They're not gonna go outside because
They're
it's
stuck
Right,
too
on
hot outside.
electronics.
right.
Yes, yes.
They're on
We,
electronics. They
we got
are playing shooter games.
yeah, we got Nicole Chisholm in the building.
What's up,
Read that
wifey?
first comment. She said,
Hey, Nicole. Okay, I'm gonna read both of her comments. At the end of the day, it's an individual choice to choose what's being offered.
Mhm.
Okay, and then her second comment, or stand as a man and not choose what they are offering. So
Yeah.
yeah, Nicole, you are absolutely right. We don't have to accept this.
Right. But I still think too is that male figure got to be in there. Like my son is all boy. He all boy. I made sure he was all boy. We not gonna prance around in your mama's shoes. We ain't doing that. Little kids like to put on their mama's shoes. I did that. I tried to do it. I don't know how old I was, but what my daddy said, that was the end of that. That
Mm,
was all he had. He didn't beat me. He didn't throw me in the trash can or nothing like on Empire. But he said what he said, and he made sure my mama knew what he said, and I never did that again.
mm.
I wasn't even in my double digits. You know what I mean? I was young, but come on, man, you gotta have that male. And you're like right now, Chip, the movies and the sitcoms and stuff we see on TV, the shows. I sat down with my son. Me and my son went to breakfast one morning, probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I explained to my son what was going on the shows. And I was like, son, you know that ain't right. He said, yeah, Pop. Yeah, Pop, I
Mm-hmm.
know that ain't I don't like nothing about that,
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was probably at that time 11 years old.
Mm.
But still, like you said, Lily, and like Nicole said, what they're doing is they showing it and making it seem like it's okay. Now, I'm not gay bashing. I'm not doing none of that. You could be whatever it is in life you want to be. If I want to be Batman, then damn it, I'm Batman. You can't
Mm.
say nothing about me being Batman because I choose to be Batman, right, Lily? You can't say
That-
nothing wrong with me if I choose to be Batman. Just like I
It's
can't
not
say you wasn't born that way. I can't say nothing about what you choose. All I'm saying is that it's an abomination. That's Bible. And I'm also saying keep that to yourself. Don't bring that to my people.
don't force it on me.
Yeah, don't force it. Don't force it on mine because there's gonna come a time, Lily, God allow us to continue to live on this earth that we're not gonna be able to tell or say anything difference between a woman and a transgender woman because they putting in law right now that they do not have to tell you that I once was a man.
Now tell me.
They putting it in law, so you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Tell me, because
Yeah.
once again, that's a
That's
topic for
yeah.
another.
Yeah. 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 But I
Ooh,
do.
that's a
I do.
heated topic.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I do want to. I do want to speak on that. As far as what we accept. So um we know of the movies and but yet and still and we say hey the movie was even funny. But do we should we continue to support
That's a
that part.
those actors that choose to portray us uh uh in that fashion? Should we continue to go to you know make them a blockbuster when they portraying a black male in a dress?
right.
And then
Great
that's
question.
gonna that is awesome. And I'm gonna tell you this. In a situation like that, it's a catch-22 because then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, the black community is not supporting their own. Why should we support them?" It's a trickle effect. It's a butterfly effect, so to speak.
Mm,
One thing causes many other ripples in the in whatever this thing is. And it's sad because you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Yeah. Chip, you said something, man, and you know, I gotta check myself on that. You know, do we even support it? Do we still support it? I gotta check myself on that. Because I like the Tyler Perry movies. Some of them, not all of them. You know, I like Big Mama's was it Big Mama House? What was
Yeah,
Martin?
Yeah,
yeah,
Big
I
Mama's
liked
house.
it. I
yeah,
liked it.
yeah. But you know, but we watched it as adults. We watched it as grown men. When I mean when the, of course, like I said, it's been going on. Uh, but um, but um,
A- As
but
children, it might have been a little bit
but
different.
yeah, but you know, them watching a man in a dress, you
Right.
know, they really can't decipher. They don't know that, you know what I'm saying, that's not supposed to be. They really, you know, they just see
That's just
a
acting.
man in a dress. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that, you know, they kids are not young enough to decipher between uh that's just acting. Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of them not. A lot of them, and they, like I said, once you put something in front of people enough, it become normalized. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
why you are seeing, you know, it went from one celebrity in a dress to two, and now three, and now four, and it gets keep on growing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was celebrity, now the fashion world, and you know, it's just, you know, and the more you just accept it, oh, you see it once, you see it twice. Now, man in the
It's a
dress,
thing.
that's nothing. Yeah, man in the
Yeah.
dress, that's
It's
So
a
we so
nothing.
thing.
used to seeing it.
A man purse, oh, that's nothing. Men painting their fingernails, oh, that's nothing. You know, it's
We
normal.
used to see it. It's
Yeah,
normal.
yeah. What's
You're
wrong with a
right.
man painting his fingernail? Well, it used to be. I'm just saying, fingernail polish was for women. You know,
Girls. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. You
it's for them.
know, for a very long time in my lifespan,
Skinny
you know.
jeans were for the women.
Yes, yes. For a majority of my lifespan, you know. I mean, we,
Majority of mine too.
yeah. So we have a lot of
Hey,
brand.
Chip, tights were made for women.
Yeah,
Not
of course.
men, grown men walking around in tights, man. Come on, man. I
Yeah.
had a problem, Lily, with Fame when Leroy had on tights. I had a problem
Leroy.
with.
Bang.
I had.
Leroy.
I'm because I had a problem with men wearing tights, and I was a child.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
just
It
knew
didn't
I
look
wasn't
right.
finna be wearing no tights.
Nah,
Well,
nah.
I'm gonna say this in that profession because you know there are men in ballet.
Mm,
That's a part of the profession.
I still got a problem with it.
They can't
yeah,
go out there with no basketball shorts on and be leaping and twirling and
I
all of
feel
that
you, but
stuff.
I got more respect for the dude with his basketball shorts off.
yeah, yeah. All
Now
right,
I'm gonna say
get you a
this. I'm
karate
gonna say
suit.
this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say Leroy. I'm Leroy was in tights, but Leroy was probably one of the hardest men on that show though.
But he went hard in real
Oh,
life. He was an Easter bunny
Oh gosh.
in real life.
Oh gosh.
Ah, but you know,
yeah.
like I said, man. Now and this is for all of you that are watching. Those that I know you guys gonna comment later. But please help me to understand. And I'm asking the question to all of you, those that may watch tomorrow, those that may watch next week or next year. Why men purses?
Man
Why do we
bags.
have to, why we gotta have the men purse? Why we gotta wear the tightest jeans tighter than a woman? And why do we sell out or sell our souls for the money just to put the dress on? I take my hat off. I said it earlier to Dave Chappelle. Dave
Cat
Chappelle said,
William.
I don't have to wear a dress to be funny.
Give
He
it up
said
to
it.
Cat William too, no doubt.
Cat Williams, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Men
I'm,
that stood up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry that took me back to the I am a boy.
Hey,
That
boy, Dave,
that's where that took me to.
I'm telling you, man, Vin Rain? Vin Rain? One of the
Oh,
ugliest men ever in the dress.
holiday
Wesley
hearts.
Snipes. One of the ugliest men ever in the dress. Y'all some ugly dudes, man. I don't ever do that. Flip Wilson was an ugly character too. Jamie Foxx, definitely. Martin was ugly too. All y'all was ugly in a dress. All I'm
Yes,
saying,
sir.
Tip, is I seen more black men in the dress than the white ones. There was one
I'm gonna
white
give
one
you
that had what was his name? He died. What was his name? Come on.
Robin
Patrick
Williams.
Swayze. Yeah.
Patrick Swayze wore a dress.
He was in the movie with Wesley Snipes.
He sure was.
Yeah.
Was that Tu Wong Fu?
They all
Something
was
like that.
drag
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got Robin Williams, Miss
Robin Williams.
Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm.
Then
That's
you
all
have
them.
Jim.
Yeah.
You got Jim Carrey too.
What
Hey,
is
he had
that?
on in Living Color when he was in the little bikini and had his
Yeah.
hair up in the little thing.
Nasty looking. Good God.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did it.
Yeah, he
He
did
did
it.
it.
So, like I said, it's really an attack on man, period. Because, like I said, if you can take down the man, then hey, government got full control. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got full
Which is
control.
ironically ran majority by men. That's ironic.
Yeah, those that want power over everyone, not just they want power over everyone, all the other men and the women. So yeah,
Read
it's a lot behind. Like we said, it's a lot behind it, man. Because
yeah.
you know, uh,
Uh,
you don't need no strong man bucking the system. Just put it like that. You know
Huh.
what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Because
okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Chip, but
no,
Mama
go
Nance
ahead.
says, bottom line, parents have to teach their sons to be strong men, no matter what some men are choosing to do. Keep reminding them that they are a man and to keep doing the right things.
Mm,
Well
totally,
said, Mama Nance.
totally agree. But like
Well
she
said.
said, well, she said parents, and I'm gonna say this. Like I said, me and Chip, we love the ladies that are strong and they raise their children and they teach their boys to be men because some women have to do it because there's no men in their life. So hats off to all of you mothers that you push your sons to be strong. I mean, because a lot of times you don't have both parents, and sometimes you don't even have uncles, and you don't have that coach. But there are still some young men that have been totally raised by their mothers that are strong men. So we're not knocking none of y'all. I'm just saying that 9 times out of 10, when you don't have that male in your life as a young man, you may go the other way, or you may look at some
I'm
other things.
I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna
yeah,
say maybe 6 times out of 10, but not 9 times.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been, it's countless dudes. I'm gonna blame it on the dudes that haven't held their position as dad of the house. So
Okay.
it's been, um, like I said, so many women that did raise real men. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Men that grew up to be men, and became, the dad of their house. You know what I'm saying? Stood in that position. So, like I said, can it be done?
yeah.
Yes. But could it be done more effectively if the man was there to teach his son how to be that man's man? Oh, because a woman ain't really got no business teaching. Come on, son, let me go out here and teach you how to hunt. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Or change the tire.
Change the
Now,
tire.
if she knows how to do those things, that's perfectly fine with
Yeah.
her teaching. But yeah, because I know how to change a tire, and if now on a safety note, I'm going to teach my daughters the things that I know to keep them safe,
Mm,
the things that I have come across, whether it be feminine or masculine. I'm going to teach those things because they may choose in life not to be in a relationship or whatever. And I want them to be safe and protected at all times, whether they have a man in their life or not. So that's my
I got to
piece.
ruffle some feathers. Chip, I love you, man. Lily, I love
love you
you.
too, bro.
she give me the evil eye. And everybody watching, y'all know how I do. But question to both of you guys, because y'all have daughters. What if your daughter bought that male figure home that had a purse and some skinny jeans on? I'm just asking. What's your reaction? I'm just asking. I'll put it out there. What's your reaction? I'm glad I just have a boy.
I mean, unfortunately, I would have to accept that guy. I would be, very suspect of him. Keep my eye on him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, they are
Gotta keep y'all on the chill.
using it as fashion. It is. Some people do just do it for fashion and consider it fashion. So I'm not saying that every guy that wears skinny jeans or suspect or anything. But even carrying the male purse, I'm just saying that accepting those type of traits, we all know that, man. Come on, man, that's some brand new stuff for sure. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it's been. Purses were for women. You keep you a nice old fat wallet back there, fold up in your back pocket, tucked away. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care if it was Mary Kay or what is it? Or Mary Cord or whatever the name. You didn't care
all that.
nothing
Michael
about all
Kors.
that, man. Yeah, you wouldn't walk around with a
wallet.
Michael Cord, man. You had a wallet tucked in your pocket, man. That's what men
Probably had
carry.
Velcro on it.
Yeah, that what men carry. You know
The,
what
the
I'm
three
saying?
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you was a real man, you had the skull circle in the other pocket. But that was that was a little too far. Yeah. But
Okay, so my response, I'm gonna, with how my daughters are now, they're not gonna choose a person that carries themselves that way to bring home.
Okay.
That it- whoever that soul is will get eaten alive by my children.
So your children ain't playing it.
Nah.
Your genes tighter than mine. They ain't playing it.
Yeah, my oldest daughter will give them the business. My second oldest, the business. The third daughter, yeah, mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm. And because the itty bitty one, she's watching them, she ain't gonna give them the business. I mean, she ain't gonna give them the time of day. She's like, oh, that my sister.
Yeah. I think my sister knows, and she's not in the comments tonight, but I think she knows that back in the day she'd have brought something home like that. My daddy would have had guerrilla warfare all over. He'd just been he'd have been So she knew to bring an all male to the house. You better be all male.
But honestly, I don't like. It's I don't think your sister would have been attracted to anything less anyway.
We got Rhonda Mack in the building. What up, Rhonda Mack? Hey,
what's up, Rhonda?
read that comment.
Okay, Rhonda Mack. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for commenting. Yeah, what about the crossbody bags that the guys are wearing? Are we considering those purses?
I'm gonna say it depends on how small it is.
What, the bag that's attached to the crossbody strap?
I'm gonna just say how small it is. I mean,
Mm,
if you're a
you get a pass
300,
on that
400 pound dude with that on, you come on, man. I mean, come on, man. You
What you
300,
call
400 pounds with a little.
I'm gonna say this. There are different styles of crossbody bags because you have the crossbody bags that you can wear on your back as a backpack.
Yeah.
You have the crossbody bags that are the size of newspaper bags. Those are crossbodies. They may be called something. They may be called something like a satchel or something. But there is different levels to a crossbody bag.
Yeah, it is. But too,
Yeah.
you can't be 300, 400 pounds with a wide back with a small backpack on. I'm just saying. If you 300, 400 pounds, you shouldn't even be wearing skinny jeans. I'm just saying,
I
I've
mean,
seen
but
it.
do they
Yeah.
have
Yeah, they do
skinny
it. They do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
And
bro.
they be sagging too. Like, dude, you 300, you don't even look right. Like for real. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm just saying.
Woo.
Some things take you out of the whole, LGBT, whatever, all that when you 300 and 400 pounds. I'm just saying. You don't
I'm
even
gonna say
qualify to be that.
just because they make it in your size don't mean you should wear it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What's that
no
girl
doubt.
name? What's that girl name that's always the rapper that's always
Who,
half naked on the shows?
who you talking about? You're not talking about Lizzo, are you?
I'm talking about Lizzo, man. Come on, man. I respect Lizzo for what she has accomplished, but you're too big for some of that. I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Don't let Monique, the old Monique who talked all that junk about y'all skinny women, and because she was big and she flaunted, she is now skinny. You see the change? She chumped everybody off that was skinny, but now she's skinny. So she didn't even hold
She
her
she had a whole she had a whole comedy tour, or was it a book called Skinny Bitches Are Evil or
yeah,
something like that?
yeah. She
Was
went
it a
off.
book or a comedy tour?
I want to say it was both, but she went off on all the skinny people and she's now skinny. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But we ain't gonna get off into that. We're gonna
Another
keep talking
topic for
about the
another day.
emasculating of the men.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still say, and I state my claim today, that is going on, and I hate that they do it mostly to the black men, and they push that out over the airwaves, and we see that as young men, and we see who was it, Young Thug or whatever, who was toting the purse with the wedding dress on and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so now
Yeah.
our young men think that that's okay. We can do that because y'all keep forcing it and pushing it down their throat that it's okay. But I'm not seeing the white guys do it. I'm saying that. I'm not seeing the white. Who's the hottest? Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
was one. Justin Bieber was one, but they ain't had a dress on. They ain't had a
Yeah.
woman's
They
purse.
they got theirs too though. Old Harry Styles. He he keep on the dress.
That new dude.
Yeah, from that one
One
group.
Direction.
Yeah, from One Direction group. Yeah, they, like I said, it's all about, men, period, really. They, because once again, one thing men do, you get a lot of men together. Now, guess what you have? A army. You know what I'm saying? And an army fight wars. So what you do? You
A
weaken the
strong army
army.
wins wars.
Yes, a strong army wins war. So what do? You weaken the
Um,
men, you weaken the forces that you up against.
Right. Go ahead, Nene.
so with the celebrities wearing the dress, with the male celebrities wearing the dresses and the man purses and things, for me it's feeling like a money thing, like to get attention and things. And we all know that for the love of money is the root of all evil. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. And then there's oh boy, there's
Yeah, yeah. And then
so much rooted into the into media, social media, Hollywood, the music industry. There's so much rooted into that, because you know who was the maker of music and all the beautiful things. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
There is that.
Yeah, and
So
Satan
that's
was the
most
first
definitely
God.
been a tool. Yeah, yeah. His beauty and his ability, having harps and all that inside of him, able to manipulate angels. You know what I'm saying? If you can manipulate an angel, somebody there with God, then you can manipulate humans easily. And
nobody's safe.
that's what he been doing for quite some time. Like I said, not only we got men in dresses, we have the movement of women promoting that they don't need a man, and making men feel less than men, like, they're not even needed anymore. So it's just so many different ways that men are being attacked these days that it's really crazy, man. Just to see the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the whole movement. Just being that man, and see what's going on today. You know.
Well, Chip, man, Lily, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna say, all right, everybody that's in the comments before we leave, how would y'all like for us to discuss the topic of transgender women taking over women's sports? If y'all say that we need to talk about that, go ahead and say that in the comments before we go. Because I want to know how you guys feel about transgender supposed to be women going into women's sports and dominating women's sports like it's okay.
You see the eye twitching? That struck a nerve.
Yeah. I want to know how everybody feel about that because I'm totally against it. I'm going to say it. So, I mean, I'm against it. Women's sports should be made for women.
Can we talk? Let's talk about that next week. Let's let that be next week's topic.
I'm with that next week. You with that, Chip?
No doubt.
We need to get on that. And I don't want to say too much now because I don't want to talk about. We're gonna save it. Y'all gonna have to tune in next week for this show here. You're gonna have to tune in. Yeah.
So we done dropped a little bit. So just come on back for the rest.
Yeah. Because it's gonna go down. We probably gonna step on some toes next week.
There's no probably
it's
about
a major
it.
topic. It's a major topic because I don't like our government system. Now I'm gonna say this: I am proud to be American, born in the USA. Donald Trump's anthem.
Lord,
I'm proud to be an American, born in the USA. Like I said, I love the United States. I'm from here. I was born here, so I'm an American. Don't want to be in no other country. But this stuff that we do over here, Lee Chip, it would not go on in those other countries.
It's suspect.
They will kill you. You walk around with some skinny jeans and a purse as a male, they will get rid of you. Yeah. You'll be gone.
They snuff you out.
They would get rid of you. You know what I mean?
Guess what? They want to keep all men in their military because they believe in strong militaries.
They believe in strong military.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that women should not be allowed in military. Because there are some great women that have come through the military. And I'm just gonna say this. My sister is one of them. But I'm gonna tell you this, there's some things that my sister is just not gonna do. And there are many things that she can and will do, but there's just something she's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I love you, big sissy. I hope that you are watching Major Nadrian and McGill. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said,
thank you for your service too.
Like I said, we just gotta. To me, there's no movement. If we do have strong men standing out to speak against that type of thing and to let these kids know, nah, man, come on, let's go outside and do something. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting in the house. Let's go do manly things, man. We need, like I said, it boiled down to it. We need more men being men. And I think that'll put a lot of stop to this, foolishness that just seem to be plaguing our community.
Yeah. Well, we thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. Please return next week. With that being said, Chip, man, go ahead and close us out, man. Wrap this thing on up so we can get on out of here.
Once again, the emasculation of men. Why is it that it seemed like there's a propaganda to tear the man down? The man that feel like he's a man, walk around as a man, carry himself as a man, and stand there and raise his family up as a man and just that man's man. What's the issue with that man's man? Why must Hollywood and it seemed like once again another agenda to tear that person down? We would love to hear y'all comments on it. Please drop them below. Go ahead, Felicia.
Okay. And with that being said, you can follow us on Instagram, excuse me, at opinion_matters_show. That's Instagram, opinion_matters_show. You can also follow us on TikTok at Mupixo, NPSKOM. That is Mupixo, NPSKOM. You can also follow us right here on YouTube under the Mupixo channel. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, select all. So anytime we post, you'll get it. You'll get that notification ding. Smash that thumbs up. As a matter of fact, can I get everybody that's watching right now that will watch to smash that thumbs up button that's right up under the video? Share, because sharing is caring. All right, Quills, close us out.
All right, y'all. So first of all, like I said, all of you guys that was in the comments, I'm not going to read everybody, but I'll just say those who were in here tonight. Rhonda Mack, I'm better than before. Mama Nance, love y'all, man. Hey, we are hoping to see you guys back here next week. We are going to discuss this transgender woman in women's sports. We're going to talk about that. Because, and I'm going to say this real quick. I'm going to throw one out there. Even though you're transgender woman, why you still can't play with the men? I'm just saying. I throw that out there. Or you too prissy. I'm going to leave that alone. Love you guys. We appreciate all of y'all rocking with Opinion Matters, man. Y'all are a part of this team. Y'all are part of this family, man. So we love y'all, man. And we hope to see you guys here next week. With that being said, deuces.